Hey everyone, it's Kelsey Stacy here. I'm so thankful that you guys all took the time to call in. I'm going to have Lorenda hop on. Just go ahead and hit *6 to unmute, and she's going to kick off the call.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for calling in to the company-wide Entourage training. I'm really excited to talk to you guys tonight. So tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about sponsoring and looking at the big picture. So I know a lot of you're planting seeds like crazy this month because January is an awesome month for recruiting. So I have like a couple little tips for when you are reaching out. So if your goal is to reach out to 5 people a day, and that should be your goal. That should be minimum 5 people a day every single day. Then make it happen. Hold yourself accountable for that. Okay? It doesn't take long at all to message 5 people a day, especially if you're using the newer feature, the voice message. Okay? A quick 60-second voice text is a lot less spammy than a big, huge paragraph. Okay, everything that I say in that 60-second clip, if you type that out into a paragraph, I'd be writing them a novel. So not only that, but when you're sending them a voice message, asking them about the opportunity, and they hear your voice. They can hear the excitement in your voice. So give that a try if you haven't done it. And one way to go about that, when you're reaching out to people, to hold yourself accountable. For me personally, I'll wake up, and even before I allow myself my bowl of delicious cereal that I look forward to every single morning, I tell myself that I have to reach out to those 5 people about the opportunity first. So guess what? I reach out to those people as fast as possible because, let's be real, Reese's Puffs. Okay, it's like a little reward. And I do that randomly throughout the day. If I want to go back inside after walking my dogs, I'll take them to the little dog park, and it's cold outside. If I want to go back inside, I make an effort to reach out to 5 more people before I'll let myself go back inside. While they're doing their business, I take care of my business, reaching out to 5 people. And if I haven't done that, by the time they're ready to go inside, they're just going to have to wait, which pushes me to do it more because it's usually cold outside this time of year. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it works. It's like a little reward to yourself. So anything that you enjoy, if you're going to take a hot bath or something like that, say, well, before I do that, I'm going to make sure that I reach out to this many people. 5 is just my little go-to number because, I don't know, it just sounds good. So 5. So usually I end up reaching out to 5, 10, 15 people a day because just because of little things like that. And it adds up really quick. So why am I telling you this? Why is building a team so important? So if you're working full-time, if you want to do this full-time and make a career out of it, you just have to. You have to build a team. There's no way around it. It's just how the whole system works. So the next thing I want to talk about is looking at the big picture. So the way our comp plan is designed, it requires us to see the big picture. And I'm not going to get into it a whole lot, but I will say that you'll see that the further you move up. The work you put in today, it will pay off tomorrow, and that's why planting those seeds is so important. So I have a lot of people come to me and say, well, Lorenda, I've been planting seeds, and they say they're going to sign up, but none of them are actually going through with it. They're not signing up. They're not following through. They're not coming to me the date they said they're going to. And every single time I have the same response. Keep going. Okay, 1 out of those 3 people that you sign up are going to work. So you have to keep going. You can't just hang on to the hope that those people are going to sign up. Because even if they do, you should still be out there offering opportunity to everyone. You have to keep trucking along, following up with those who showed interest, but don't ever stop building. No matter how big your team gets, I don't care if you have 100,000 people in your downline and you've recruited 50,000 of those. Personally, keep offering the opportunity. So that's a kind of an example of looking at the big picture because down the road, that will pay off. So me personally, I never thought that I'd be in network marketing. If you know me, you know that I'm shy, I'm awkward, and all the above, every excuse everyone's ever given you or that you've ever given, I've given the exact same excuse. There's plenty of other people that are in network marketing that never thought that they would ever join a company like that, and now they're successful. So our job is to show them that it is possible. Anyone can do it if they have enough drive and dedication. So I was thinking the other day about this, and I realized that I personally had that entrepreneurial spirit. When I was little, I used to sell the world's finest chocolate bars in elementary school, and I never thought to set up a little table outside of my local Walmart or send a box with my family to take to work and let people come to them. No, I was out there on the streets. I was pounding the pavement. I was going door to door throughout my entire neighborhood and other neighborhoods offering that chocolate to everyone. I ended up selling the most world's finest chocolate candy bars in my entire school for 3 years in a row. So I got to go in the money machine, where they have to leaf blower and catch as much money as you can all at once in a certain amount of time. I also used to go around door to door asking people if they had any odd jobs, like raking their leaves or mowing their grass. When I was young, I knew how to do all of this, and I was out there trying to earn extra money for all my candy I wanted to buy that my dad wouldn't buy me, or all the, whatever, the toys, whatever it was that I wanted that everybody else thought was a waste of money. I wanted to earn it on my own. As I got older, I realized that I couldn't find a job that suited me to save my life, and that's why to this day I've had 20-something jobs, I believe, last time I counted. So I couldn't find anything that I wanted. I hated the idea of being at the bottom of the totem pole. I hated people telling me that I couldn't, do something, that what I could and couldn't wear, when I could eat, when I couldn't eat, when I had to come in, when I had to clock out, how to do my job. Like, I just felt like I was being micromanaged everywhere that I was. So the only job that I ever actually ended up liking was my job as an armored guard right before I found Younique. Actually, during the first 5 months of Younique, I still did that. So go figure. It's a little strange for somebody like me, but it was my favorite job. So I was out there on the road. I was doing my own thing. I had no manager in sight. I had a route that I went by. I ran my route however I saw was best and the safest for myself and my driver. It was basically like my own little business. I ended up doing it longer than any job I'd ever had. So I realized that I craved the freedom to be my own boss my entire life. It's like it was meant for me. I just naturally gravitated towards things that gave me the most freedom. So if my sponsor, Megan Dashley, hadn't offered me this opportunity, a lot of things would be different. And I doubt that I ever would have even joined a direct sales company. So why am I telling you all this? Because it's our job to show people that they can do it. Okay? These people on your friends list, they may not have even thought about it, even in the slightest little bit, despite all of your posts inviting them to check it out. Sometimes they need a nudge in the right direction, like my sponsor Megan did. I'd been watching her, yes. I had been watching her for I don't even know how many months before I joined, but I never actually thought to become a part of the company. Even though I saw all of her posts, I just didn't feel like she was speaking to me. So she reached out to me, and I did it, and here I am. So in network marketing, it may not be for everyone as far as making it a career, but I can tell you that I do know that everybody can do it to a certain point, okay? You can make a post on Facebook and say one little thing, and you've basically done the job, okay? But to make it a career, it's just like working out, okay? You can't just go to the gym one time and expect to be ripped, okay? Just like working out. It's a lifestyle, okay? That's why your page has got to be positive and open, and you have to be consistent. Go to the gym, you have to be consistent. If you want results, you have to be consistent. It's the same thing. Okay, I work my business around the clock. I know this is probably kind of excessive, but I do keep my phone by my bed. I think about my business from sun up to sundown. No matter what I'm doing, I'm thinking about my business. My phone's by my bed. I come up with awesome ideas, the best ideas when I'm sleeping, and I'll wake up and put those ideas in my notepad in my phone. And I know that sounds like a lot, but it's what I do. And I'm not saying that that's mandatory in order to be successful, because I am kind of crazy when it comes to that, but I don't turn my phone off. I don't. So you just have to see the big picture. It takes time. The efforts that you put in today will pay off, okay? Residual income is an incredible thing. And I don't really have a whole lot of time to get into residual income versus linear income, but basically I want you to research the difference because it might light a fire under you. I know it does me. So understand the difference in trading your time for money and then investing your money into something that continues to pay off, okay? So I guess that's really all I have for you guys tonight. I hope that was helpful. And Ashley, I believe you are next up.
Hey everyone, it's Ashley Logomassini, and I'm super excited tonight to talk to you all about your mindset when it comes to sponsoring. So Lorenda touched on it perfectly, and I'm actually going to dig a little bit deeper. So we all know this is a huge time of year in our industry to sponsor and to build our team. We also know that no matter what topic we're talking about, mindset is always, always, always so important, and it truly is the key to your success. So let's talk mindset when it comes to sponsoring. You have to actually program your mind to approach sponsoring in a very specific way, and it's usually the opposite way that many approach it. So a lot of people are terrified to share the opportunity and ask people to join their team. But why is that? It's because we're scared to hear the word no and to feel that rejection. We naturally attach negative feelings and failure and all of that stuff with the word no. But we must change that, all right? It's so, so important. So when you make it a goal and a mission to talk to as many people as possible and hear as many no's as you possibly can, you're going to, number one, start seeing results. And your relationship with the word no is going to change. And that's huge. I'm going to say that again. Your relationship with the word no is going to change. It is going to feel so good to let go of all the negative feelings and baggage and all that yucky stuff that we associate with the word no. It's like a weight off your shoulders. So from here on out, I just want you to understand how important it is that you program your mind to love the word no. And so let me tell you a little secret. No actually just means not right now, okay? So let me tell you why this is so important. So really the deal is, and the reality, is that almost everyone you ask about joining your team or you share the opportunity with is not going to say, yes, absolutely, I would love to join your team right now. Please send me the link, and I'm going to sign up this second. Okay? Can it happen? Heck yes, it can happen, right? But the chances are small, okay? And here's how it typically works. So let's say you sign up a new presenter tomorrow. Chances are you asked that person and chatted about the opportunity, let's say 6 months ago. And at the time, she said no. But for the past 6 months, maybe you haven't even known it, but for the past 6 months, she's been watching you post about your business and how it's changing your life. She's watched you congratulate team members on successes. She's watched your makeup tutorials. She's watched your purple card posts. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that when you talk to someone about the opportunity, your main goal is to simply plant a seed, a cute little baby seed. I literally picture myself planting a seed, okay? Totally sounds dorky, but it's so true. And then after that is where the magic takes place. As long as you're doing your part, you're doing your job, you're working your business, you're being consistent every single day, and posting and building relationships with these people. That's the business we're in, right? Building relationships. The magic will naturally happen once that little cute baby seed is planted. So now every single person that you talk to, are they eventually going to sign up? Well, of course not. That's not reality. But I'm pretty sure you know that, and I'm also pretty certain that you get what I'm saying. All right? So All right, let me look at my notes here. Okay, so everywhere you go, you need to be planting those seeds. You always plant the seeds. That is your job. That is your goal, okay? So promise me right now that if you get, for example, let's say 4 no's in a row, after you reach out to 4 different people and they come back and tell you, no thanks, it's not for me. Promise me that you're not going to think that you're a failure at life, you suck at sponsoring, you don't know what's wrong with you, you're never going to build a team. No. Go throw that away, okay? Don't you dare think that way, because if you do, and if those are the words that you speak to yourself, guess what's going to happen? Law of attraction is going to happen. And those words will then become your reality, and it will be true. You will be terrible at sponsoring, and you won't sponsor anyone. So everyone say out loud right now, I am a sponsoring queen. I am a sponsoring queen. All right, awesome. So, okay, now, what did I want? Oh, yes. So I also wanted to mention that if you're totally uncomfortable with talking to people about the opportunity, then that just means you need to do it more, all right? You need to just do it uncomfortable. You need to do it scared, because that's the only way you're going to get over it. And it's like a muscle that you haven't worked out in a while. At first, it's going to be very weak, and it's going to hurt a lot. But the more you work it out, the stronger it becomes, okay? And it's the same thing with sponsoring and simply just talking to people about what you have to offer. So last but not least, there's another very important thing about your mindset when it comes to sponsoring, and Lorenda touched on this, and that is basically you can't be selfish. You cannot be selfish. I'm telling you right now, if you hold back and you don't share this amazing opportunity we have with someone because of a selfish reason, like maybe you're too scared or you're too shy or you're afraid they'll say no, just something that has to do with you, and that's you, that's about you, then you're being selfish because it's not about you. What if your sponsor, just like Lauren said, what if your sponsor didn't offer this to you? Think about that. Really think about that, all right? People are desperate for what we have, and it's our responsibility to share it. And it's our responsibility to share it with as many people as we can and to change lives, because that's our mission here at Younique. So when you think of it that way, about how many lives you can change, you won't have a problem asking and offering, okay? You won't. So before I go, I have a book recommendation for you, and that is the book Go for No. Yes is the destination. No is how you get there. If you go to Amazon and just search Go for No, I'm almost positive it's the first one that will pop up. It's a super short, simple, fun little read. And this really just totally switches your perspective on the word no, all right? Super important. Go get that and read it. And that is all I have for you tonight. So I really, truly hope this helps you just get some perspective and approach sponsoring with a completely different mindset and go out there and crush it, build your team, and change lives. All right. Have a wonderful night, and I am going to turn it over to the fabulous Jenny.
Hey everyone, this is Jenny Peterson, and I want to talk to you tonight about the importance of being consistent with posting on your Facebook wall and growing your business from your Facebook wall. I understand when everybody starts out, they're scared to do this. I was too. I remember having a conversation with my sponsor, Carly Reeves, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't this growing as fast as I want it to? I was getting discouraged, and she took a look at my Facebook page, and she said, well, you're not posting consistently on your Facebook wall. And she challenged me to do it, and I did it, and I haven't stopped, and it has literally changed my business. Consistency is key. I want to relate it to weight loss. If I were to say, I want to lose 20 pounds, okay, well, what do I need to do that? I could count my calories. I could eat only 1,200 calories a day, work out 6 days a week for 30 minutes to an hour,
drink tons of water, cut out soda, sweets, stop eating after 8 p.m. There's several different activities that I can do, small things that I can do throughout the day, which are ultimately going to get me to my goal. Well, if I'm not consistent with those things, if I'm not consistently doing those things every single day, then I'm not going to reach my goal. I also want to talk about, so what if you do those things consistently for 7 days? 7 whole days, and you do all of those things, and you get on the scale and you think, this is it. I'm going to be down 20 pounds. And you get on, and then you're discouraged because you're only down 3. Well, here's the thing. Consistency is key, but it's over a long period of time. It takes time. Okay. So with that being said, I want to challenge all of you to post consistently on your wall 3 times a day, with at least one of those posts being a unique post. And now let's talk about that post. There is a way to do it without being salesy and spammy and gross. People don't get on Facebook to be sold to. They get on Facebook to be entertained. They get on Facebook to be informed and to be in the know. So how are you going to make your post count and have it not become off as salesy? I have a couple of points that I wrote down that I think will really help. Okay, number 1. Stop posting graphics. Stop posting graphics. It literally drives me insane. I was scrolling through my Facebook page yesterday, and I saw it was a girl from another company, and she posted a graphic of her products, and it was like a professional graphic that was obviously taken from her website. It looked nice, but I scrolled right past it, and I remember thinking, ew, she's trying to sell me. I promise, people are not going to stop and look at that. So don't post those. It looks like an advertisement. And did you know that the average person sees 3,000 to 5,000 advertisements a day? I drive down the same highway every single day and have been for almost 3 years. And I can't tell you what a single billboard on my drive says. I can't even tell you. I just drive right by them. Well, people are doing the same thing when they're scrolling through their news feeds. They see a graphic. They're not going to stop. They're going to scroll right by it. And here's the truth. People have an average attention span of 8 seconds. That is literally shorter than a goldfish. You have seconds to capture their attention. And you're not going to do it with a graphic. So please, for the love, stop posting graphics. Here's an example, specific example. Okay, so Scarlet Concealer came back. Do you know how many graphics of Scarlet Concealer my eyeballs have seen? You think you're on it because you're like, Scarlet Concealer's back, and I posted it. But you know what? People are scrolling right past that. What would be better to post? It'd be better to post. You can post a picture of a graphic if you put it in a collage with a picture of your face using the product. Or maybe do one eye with the Scarlet Concealer under your eye to show that it hides the dark circles, and the other eye without so that you can see the difference. What would be even better is if you posted a video and you let people know what is Scarlet Concealer. Because here's the thing. We're all excited about Scarlet Concealer coming back, but that's because we're in the Younique world and we know it's been gone for months, and we're all super excited. But guess what? Most people don't even know what it is. So what would be even better is if you make a video and you say what it is, who it is for, how you apply it, and why they need to run out and buy it right away. Videos are very powerful. Here's another example. Don't just post a picture of the kudos with that cute little blonde girl holding our cute little pink eyelash curler. What would be better? You could take that graphic and post a picture of yourself next to it. Or it'd be even better if you get the kudos and you post a picture of you yourself holding the product, or post one eye curled and one eye not curled. Or the best option would be to make a short video showing your customers how to use the product. Okay? So number 1 thing, please, for the love, stop posting graphics. Okay, number 2. The second thing that this girl that posted a graphic yesterday that she did wrong is she posted a paragraph. I'm talking like a novel. Nobody is going to stop to read that. If anybody has to click on the See More button, then your post is way too long. Keep it short and don't have it be salesy. Okay, number 3,
stop posting your links in your post. It's a great way. First of all, it comes off salesy to post your link in the post. But then that makes people have to come to you to ask, okay, where do I buy this product? And what you don't want to do when they ask you that, don't post it in the comments, because there might be 10 other people who have the same question, but now they're not going to ask if you post that there. Just say, I will send you a personal message, and take it off your Facebook page and have a conversation with that person. Here's the link to my website. What products were you interested in? Okay. Number 4, don't copy and paste posts. I see this all the time. Scrolling through my news feeds, I'll see a post. I'm like, oh, that's really good. And then I scroll a little bit further. I'm like, wait a second. This is the exact same post. And it's great to get inspiration from other presenters. I do it all the time. I see a great post, but take it and make it yours. It's kind of lazy to just copy and paste it. Plus, imagine how that looks to other people. Like, you have to view your Facebook page in the eyes of the consumer. If they're scrolling through their Facebook wall, their Facebook feed, and they see your post, and then they see the exact same post from another Younique presenter, it comes off as salesy and spammy and gross. So stop. If you are inspired by that post, take it, twist it, put it in your own words, put your own spin on it, and make it yours. Okay? Number 4. I know everybody is big on building up their VIP or customer-based groups, and that is a wonderful thing. Keep doing that, but it's so important to remember to keep posting on your Facebook wall as well. I get added into a lot of customer-based groups from girls on my team, even girls that aren't on my team. I don't really understand why they add me, but I'm in them, so I see them. And one person in particular, this girl is gorgeous. And she posts amazing things in her customer base group. She posts amazing videos and comes up with really creative posts. And she has over 300 people in that group. Well, then I go to her Facebook wall and nothing, crickets. I scroll. I can't even tell the chick's a Younique presenter. Nothing. So it's great. Keep building your customer base group, but don't forget to also be posting on your personal Facebook wall. And here's why. When you're only focused on your customer base group, you are only targeting those people. So she may be targeting the same 300 people. And I don't care if you have 1,000 or 2,000 people in your customer base group, you're still only targeting those people. But when you're posting on your Facebook wall, first of all of your Younique posts should be posted as public. Okay, so when I post on my Facebook wall, I have over 800 people, 900 people in my customer base group. But when I post on my Facebook wall, I have 5,000 friends and almost 23,000 followers. And I post it as public so I can reach so many more people. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, Jenny, I don't have 5,000 friends and I don't have 23,000 followers. Well, guess what? A year ago, neither did I. So you need to work on building your following and building your social network. Yes, we sell makeup, but we are in network marketing. We are in the business of collecting friends. So you should be friending at least 10 new Facebook friends a day. And if you do that every day, that's 70 Facebook friends a week. And your goal is to get to 5,000 friends. And it sucks that we're capped out at 5,000, but as far as I know, I don't think that there's a cap on how many people can follow us. So this is why it's so important to work on building up that following, and your reach is so much more when you post on your Facebook page. And be creative. Post those videos that you're posting in your customer base group on your Facebook wall. Because what if there's somebody who's not in your group, somebody who is watching your post, and they might not be liking or commenting, and you might not have any idea that they are watching you. But consistency is totally key. If you're not consistent with your business on Facebook, then people aren't going to take you seriously. And let me look at my notes really quick and see if I went through everything. I think that's all I have for you today. Let's see. Okay, so really quick. Stop posting graphics. Don't write a paragraph. Stop posting your link in the post. Don't just copy and paste somebody else's post. And it's great to focus on your VIP group, but don't forget about your Facebook page. Okay? And that's all I have for you guys tonight, so I'm going to pass it over to Larissa.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Hey, everyone. My name is Larissa. I want to talk to y'all tonight about me personally and the way that I started and how my mindset has had to be changed. My upline Whitney husband sent me a video from Eric Worre this week, and I wanted to share a little bit about what he had to say on this video, because his videos are kind of long, and so there aren't many that I listen to unless I see that a lot of leaders are saying to listen to him. So this is one that I listened to, and I wanted to talk to y'all about it. In the beginning, whenever I very first started Younique, not knowing anything about network marketing or what to do or how to do it, because I'd never done it, had no desire to do it, my main focus, what drives me, what drove me to do what I was doing was promotions, the money that's coming in, and recognition. Those are the three things that made me get to work and got me busy. And those were the things that really jump-started my business, because I started to see the promotion and then the fast start bonus and then people signing up under me and things like that. But with time, you'll see that kind of fades, that spark. And as that spark fades, you have to find something else to drive you whenever that happens. And I've found with time, the way that you can get that spark is by helping your team reach their goals. And whenever you're helping your teammates and the people under you reach their goals, and you're helping them and you see them reaching their goals and becoming successful, that's when also your promotions will come and they will start to fall. And that also relights your fire, because you see that what you're helping your team with and you see them being successful, that will help you regain that spark that faded. So in the beginning, whenever you're starting and your main goal is about your own promotions or extra money coming in or the recognition, that's okay. But in the end, whenever that starts to fade or whenever it starts to go away, you have to find other things to get your fire back, or to get your spark back, or whatever it is that gets you excited about what you're doing. So to focus on other people underneath you and reaching their goals, that is what I have found will help get that back, and also will help you to reach your other promotions and bigger promotions and things like that. And that is all I have for tonight, I'm pretty sure. And I will hand it over to Kelsey.
Hey everyone, Kelsey Stacy here. Thanks so much again for calling in. So it is January, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about changing your mindset and really setting yourself up for a huge 2016. I feel like personally, I put a lot of things on the back burner, and I think as being moms, and not even only moms, but just females in general, we a lot of times do a lot for others, and we don't really schedule the time to accomplish the things that we really want to accomplish. And I think the number one thing that we can do as women, or any men out there that are in this business too, but number one thing we can do is to really change our mindset and get a little more belief in yourself, and realize what you're capable of. I think it's really easy to get in a routine of just kind of going through the motions every day because of the way our society is and how busy we are and everything. But the amazing thing about network marketing, not even just Younique, but network marketing, is it's something that can change your life. It can change your life in so many ways. The first way, obviously, is people think about the money. Like, the fact that you can create any amount of income that you can imagine is unheard of. I was a high school math teacher. I was a credit manager. I did all these other jobs, but I could pretty much calculate to the dime what I was going to make 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and what my life would look like. And it looked great. I was like, okay, we could afford this house. We could live in this area. We could do this. Like, you can picture all those things. But then I always had this thing in the back of my mind, or maybe the back of my heart, that I wanted to do something bigger. And it wasn't a financial goal, but it was something that I wanted to be able to make a difference. And if I were to continue in this, was I making that difference? Was I making that big impact? And I want you guys to know that your mind is the most powerful tool you have. And really anything can happen, but you have to put it into motion. The more you can cultivate that sense of wealth, that sense of abundance, that sense of joy, the easier it's going to be to create. And this might all sound like weird, like, whoa, what is she talking about here? But the business that we're in is extremely rare, extremely rare. There is nowhere where you can have your own business. You don't have to pay insurance and employees and inventory and, all of these things. There's so many costs involved of starting up your own business, and we don't have that. And so I don't want anyone to take that for granted because it's completely changed my life. You're larger than anything that can happen to you. I know most of you probably may have heard what's happened to me in just the last month. Not even. It hasn't even been a month. But my husband was in a horrible snowmobile accident at work. He works for the Forest Service. And he broke his C1 and C5 vertebrae, and it damaged his spinal cord. And he is paralyzed from the armpits down. And this happened, and, you get that phone call, and you never think something like this will happen to you, ever, in a million years. I'm the biggest planner in the world. We always had our mortgage paid 3 months in advance. I always had, everything was planned out to what I was going to be doing when I was 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, everything. And then something like this happens. And there's two ways that you can go when you hit an obstacle in life. And it's the same thing in your business, is you can make excuses and you can say, oh, no one wanted to order from me. I tried and I was posting, but it just isn't for me, and da-da-da. And those are just excuses, because there are so many ways that you can grow your business. And the fact that we're on social media, you guys, we're so lucky. There's not other companies out there like ours that set up this way for huge growth. You can reach people so many ways. And I'm just now starting to realize not only the financial gifts that this network marketing business can give to you, but so many other things. I've been able to help so many people that have gone through something like this or that are going through a hard time because of Facebook. I have had so many other Younique presenters bringing me meals in Denver, which I don't live in Denver. I'm from Montana. They flew us down here. They told me at 5 o'clock at night one night while we were in the hospital in Kalispell, Montana, that we were going to leave for Denver in the morning, and I had to go pack a bag. I had to figure out who was going to watch my 2.5-year-old, who was going to watch my dog, and we were leaving in the morning. And that was it. and we left. So we flew to Denver, and I didn't even know where I was. I didn't even know where in Denver I was. We get into the hospital, and I have no idea where I am. And I have had other presenters, other network marketers, and other companies. So many people help me from this area saying, hey, I'm in Denver, and I just signed up to bring you a meal. And people set up a meal train, and they helped us with our GoFundMe account. The Blonde Trash Girls set that up, and there's so many things. And I have fully gotten to see what this profession can do on one side of it, and I have so much more of a drive now to be able to do this for the rest of my life and give back to others. When I was at the Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing Conference in Vegas last year, they talked about this project where they're going over to other countries and they're giving deaf people hearing aids, and a lot of them are kids, and it's like $50 for each hearing aid or something, and they're raising money. And they raised something like $1.3 million in this room full of women that are in network marketing in literally 15 minutes. And so kind of what I'm getting at is change your mindset and realize what opportunity you have, and don't let anything hold you back, because there is nothing that's going to hold me back from being able to give everything I possibly can to other families that are in need, that are going through the same situation, other presenters that need help. That financial freedom that this business is giving me is going to help me change not only my life, but others, and give that sense of wealth. And it's all in your mind, you guys. You can do anything you want. If you say you're going to sign up 40 presenters in a month, you can do it. If you say you're going to sell $5,000 of makeup in a month, you can do it. The sky is the limit, but get whatever limitations are in your head, get them out of your head. Because there's nothing in this world that's bigger than you in your mind. Like, you can do this, and I want you guys to know that. And this opportunity is crazy. You know, I have over 1,000 girls on my team in just over a year, and it blows me away. But I have worked every single day, and I want this for you guys. So make 2016 great. Don't put it on the back burner. Get organized, make a plan, and make it happen. And you guys can do it. All the resources are there. Make this a great year. And I just want to say thank you so much for calling in. And we'll talk to you next month. We always do these calls the second Wednesday of each month. So every month we'll have one of these. I hope you guys tune in. Get your teams on board, and make this a great year, you guys. Thanks so much for calling in. Bye.